Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Azkia. So today I would like to tell you about a novel titled Vanishing Egg by Jodi Picoult. So this novel is a family mystery and legal drama. It talks about love, family, memory, identity, and justice. What I like most about this novel is that it makes us question whether love can sometimes lead people to make the wrong decision. So the story begins with Delia Hopkins, a woman who works as a search and rescue specialist in New Hampshire. She lives with her fiance Eric Talcott, who is a lawyer, and they have a little daughter named Sophia. So, Delia has always believed that she has a normal and happy life. She loves her father, name is Andrew Hopkins, very much because he raised her alone. Andrew has always been a caring and protective father, so Delia never has a reason to doubt him. However, everything changed. One morning when the police suddenly arrested Andrew. So, at the time, Delia is shocked when she learns that Andrew is accused of kidnapping her 28 years ago. And police tell Delia that her real name is Bethany Matthews, not Delia Hopkins. They explain that she disappeared when she was 4 years old. Andrew took her away from Arizona and gave her a new identity. Imagine finding out that your entire life is based on a secret. Delia feels confused, angry, and heartbroken. She no longer knows who she really is. Because she wants answers, Delia travels to Arizona, where she meets her biological mother, Alice Matthews. And at the time, Alice tells Delia that Andrew stole her daughter and destroyed her family. However, Andrew tells a completely different story. He insists that he only wanted to save Bethany because he believed she was living in danger. So, at the story, now Delia has two different stories from the two people she trusts the most. She doesn't know which one is the truth. As the story continues, Andrew's trial begins because at the condition, the prosecutor believed that case is very simple. According to the law, Andrew kidnapping a child and hid her identity for 28 years. Therefore, he should be punished. However, Andrew's lawyer is Eric Talcott, who is also Delia's fiance. This makes the situation very difficult because Eric is not only defending his client but also defending the father of the woman he loves. So, during the trial, Andrew finally explained why he took Bethany away. And then he tells the court that he believed Bethany was not safe. Why is it? He suspected that Victor Vasquez, Alice's boyfriend at the time, had sexually abused Bethany. Andrew was afraid that nobody would protect his daughter, so he decided to take her away and start a new life with her. Andrew admits that kidnapping a child is against the law, but he says that everything he did was because he loved his daughter, Bethany. And while the trial is taking place, Delia continues searching for what is the truth for her life. She visits places from her childhood and talked to many people who knew her before she disappeared. He asked to many people about her past. Little by little story, memories began to return. At first, Bethany, only remembers small details such as place, smells, and also conversation. Then one day, after hearing the nickname Grilla, Delia suddenly remembers something she had forgotten for many years. She remembered something about her life. She remembered Victor touching her inappropriately when she was a child. These memories completely changed Delia's understanding of her past. She finally remembered about something. She realized that Andrew might have been telling the truth all along. However, the court explains that memories are complicated. Why is it? Experts say that memories can disappear because of trauma and sometimes return years later. At the same time, memories can also be influenced by other people or by time. Because of this, the judge decided that Delia's recovered memories cannot be used as strong evidence in court. So, beside the courtroom in the novel also focuses on the relationship between the character. Eric works very hard to define Andrew, but the pressure becomes too much for him. Why? Because Eric had struggled with alcohol addiction in the past, and sadly, he started drinking again and again. So this hurt Delia because she has supported Eric for a long time, hoping he would overcome his addiction. At the same time, Delia became closer to Fitz, her childhood friend. Yes, the name is Fitz. And unlike Eric, Fitz is always there to listen to Delia without judging her. He supports her while she struggles to understand her identity and her painful memories. So, as time passed, Delia realized that her feelings have changed. Yeah, from there to Fitz, she still cares deeply about Eric, but she also understands that their relationship is no longer same time. So, finally, after listening to all the witness and evidence, the jury announced their decision. What is the decision is Andrew is found not guilty. Then the jury understand that Andrew broke the law, but they also believe he acted because he truly wanted to protect his daughter. So that's all for my story. That one moment that I found very touching is when the prosecutor quietly tells Andrew that she probably would have done the same thing if she had been in this position. So that's what my novel talk about. So overall, I really enjoy reading Finishing Egg because it is not only a courtroom story but also a story about family, forgiveness, identity, and difficult choice. It reminds us that understanding that truth requires patience, empathy, and the willingness to listen to different perspectives. So that's all for me. So and then thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Bye bye.